I've been in the adult industry for almost 15 years, and I've heard many complaints from Bahamian men about Bahamian women in the bedroom. Are these complaints valid, or are there deeper issues at play? How can we fix the divide between our men and women? Let's figure it out at the Pink Table. Last time on Pink Table Talk,
plenty of Bahamian men, not all, but plenty, have this uncanny ability to answer the question they think I'm asking, not what I'm actually asking them.
Now, a lot of women talk themselves up and they don't ever deliver that. That's my point.
okay.
I ain't got no complaints.
All right, everyone, by show of hands, yes or no, if you think, put your hand up if you believe that Bahamian women are freaky. So that's everybody. That's everybody. So what do y'all think about men who, and there are a lot of them out there who say that Bahamian women are lazy and boring in bed. Guys,
that's the same back up on the right one.
Dane Cedric.
They ain't coming with the hibiscus. They ain't coming with your favorite bottle of wine from my base road. They ain't got the rose petals on the floor. They ain't got the bubble bottom.
Well, since she's on this topic, right? It's all Cedric there. They ain't coming with them.
Is powerful. That's powerful. See? There's Cedric. The man them is Cedric.
So Cedric is saying, guys, this is what you need to do around a woman ain't freaky in the bedroom, okay?
Bring it out. Just bring it out to me. That would cause me to think. I'm like, okay.
Cosmo, what do you say to men who say that Bahamian women are boring in the bedroom? Because we have a lot of men in the surveys, they're lazy, they're not in shape, they're out of shape, they're closed-minded. All those things were said in the survey. What do you say to those men?
They're not comfortable and they're close-minded.
The females are not comfortable, or the male?
The females aren't comfortable.
Just the female they're with.
Mm-hmm.
But overall,
they're not comfortable with them.
Yeah, they're not comfortable with them.
Okay. All right, ladies, what do y'all think about men who say that Bahamian women are not freaky?
They haven't met the right one.
Like I said.
Met the right one or done the right thing.
Exactly.
Thank you.
That's it. Exactly.
Because Betty Crocker could turn into Betty Boop any day if you do the right things. Just saying.
So,
put a little bit more in a
Betty Crocker could turn into Betty Boop.
You want that?
I don't think that.
Betty Crocker get a whole company where a woman could know things. Just saying. Woo, be for real.
Yeah, I understand.
That probably was doing something. That probably was doing something. She was doing Oshkosh Magos.
So ladies, what advice would you give to those men who say that Bahamian
be like Cedric? Be like Cedric.
Let's quantify and qualify that statement. What does that mean?
Be like Cedric. Cedric gone, pull on the side of the road, see the poncy on the tree, get to the leaf, see the hibiscus stem, get to that, see the yellow willow them, pick that, go on by Base Road, get your favorite wine, hail up your boy, dog him, go to the shop, and do all of this. You ain't gonna do that too?
Hold on.
They had a clip with a dude online. I don't know if y'all see it or not, but this dude bought flowers for the date. He picked a restaurant, got wine, all of this stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And she stood him up.
She ain't shit.
I think she
stood him up.
I saw that.
Wait, the one who was arguing?
No,
he was just trying to figure out why did she just show up.
She's just trying to figure out.
The one who was arguing, the one who was like,
no,
I did all of this and the boy with the glasses?
Yeah, I think that's the clip.
The bright boy with the glasses?
Yeah.
Who was on
I think he showed up.
Now hold on.
My point to that is you have men who do these things and be romantic. You just asked the question. Mm-hmm. Do nice guys finish last? Nice guys often finish last because women take advantage of the nice guy.
Mm-hmm. I agree, but do we know what transpired in their DMs? Yeah. What that nice guy was saying?
Hold on.
I caused an issue.
I'm not speaking about him. I'm just using him as an example.
Let me tell you what I think might have happened. She might have pulled up and saw how he looked and was like, I ain't into that. Or you have a lot of men who do that too, where it's about the look. So she might have thought he was really cool in the DMs, and then when she saw him in person, she was just like, you know.
Jerome just wasn't it. Jerome might have been very misogynistic in them text messages and tell her, well, oh, we going on a date. And she might have just been like, yeah, whatever. And then just didn't go.
Well, sometimes too.
Nah, I want you to, let me just put this on the devil's advocate as I am. When I first saw it and I heard it from his side, I said, she ain't it. I
She was wrong for that.
Because if a man can go through all of that,
at least show up.
these niggas, they mean trying to pick you a ganapwood right there off the tree for their hand to reach. The man do all of that, and that's what you gonna do?
Yes. At least show up. At least show up.
At least show up. The least she could have done was show up.
Even if you don't.
But then somebody said to me, think about her side. What did he say? What's the reason why she didn't show up? And I say,
That could be a different story.
But she should have shown up.
It could have been.
At least.
It could have been a million reasons.
Yes.
It could have been.
What if a guy didn't start that day?
One of the things.
That's right.
What if she had an emergency?
What?
What if she had an emergency?
Phone dead.
Now you
In the hospital.
You got 1,000 charger.
Cedric. In the hospital with the child.
Cedric's weekend.
One of the things is sometimes, I mean, and this goes both ways. Sometimes, one of the things is that sometimes we progress beyond what the moment is.
No.
Right? So he could have been at a point where he did all of that, but she wasn't leading him to that.
Yeah.
You understand? So it got to be a mutual thing.
Hold on.
Now, if it's a mutual thing, and she stood him up, then she's wrong.
But hold on. Isn't it a mutual thing if we both agree to this date?
To the date.
True.
Isn't that mutual?
But there's no proof.
No, but then she might have just been expecting or wanting just a simple date, being that does she know this person well enough to go on that type of romantic date?
Well,
that's a very romantic
But
date.
hold on, it's a first date, and women often say they want the flowers, they want.
Oh no, I want that. That's why I said she ain't nothing.
Not on the first
So-
date. If I know you, I want all that from you because I might not even like you to that point. I'm just saying.
But that's me.
To go with
That's a
somebody
part
else?
of me trying to court you, though. Me trying to bring the
At first, keep it
flowers.
simple.
So the point that Cosmo
Keep it
is making
simple.
is a lot of women ask for these things, right?
But you don't
they
want
get
that.
they get it, or they have a man who's trying to give them these things, and for
don't
whatever
like it.
reason,
And
I think she
gets rejected.
maybe he was moving a little bit faster than she expected or wanted.
On a
So
first
have you
date,
guys ever experienced having a guy that's doing all the romantic stuff and something turned you off, whatever happened that you just lost interest? What was the reason for that?
He was gay. Sorry.
Oh, he was gay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I don't like a fast and forward person. A man, like in terms of what?
I mean, anyway.
No, I mean in terms of okay, I just meet you, we start talking or whatever, right? And then I know you for 2 seconds, and you won't be all up on me and trying to kiss me, and then
Hold on.
It's be like,
Hold on.
it's that second they talking, you don't call me baby, nigga, I ain't your baby.
you moving too fast. Moving too
I
fast.
feel like we jumping some hurdles. We just met.
Well, let's get back to the start of the race. Let's
just
go.
met.
Get back in the
I
blocks.
said, hey, I would like to take you out. You agreed to come out with me, right?
Yes.
Upon meeting you, I bring you flowers.
It's on the date now.
I pick a restaurant. I tell you about this restaurant ahead of time. I said, hey, you can either meet me there or I can pick you up. It's up to you.
I can meet you there.
Okay.
First date, so you probably want to drive, right?
Yeah, I'm a
I can
driver.
drive.
I can meet you there.
Right.
I can meet you there.
We already set these plans.
Might be Jeffrey Dahmer, baby. I'm driving.
You don't know that I brought you flowers, but I brought you flowers. You never can.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I would do that.
Exactly.
I would at least show
So
up.
none of the ladies here
But
would
hold
even
on.
do that.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
would
That's why I
show
said
up.
she was wrong for not showing up.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
show
the
up.
situation that I was talking
Or
about.
at least giving him, she never give him a reason. That's the thing that piss me off too. Because if you have an emergency, at least
Say
let the man know.
And that's where
Communicate
I'm
that.
talking
Communicate that.
communication.
Yeah.
Communicate that.
You said proper
Because-
communication. I say comprehension plays a part in this too, baby. Because I can say something and you still can't comprehend what the hell I just say.
What's
Yeah,
that?
some people just somewhere. And let me tell you, I am a woman, and sometimes I find some women's behavior just. I'm not like.
Well, yeah, well,
atrocious.
see, that's why
What's
I
wrong
said
with
the
you?
women here.
What's wrong with you?
You're making no sense.
Yeah, you're making you stupid.
So Cosmo is just making the point that if you're asking for these things, at least try to
Receive
be,
them.
right, be responsive, do your part. Don't just turn it down because he looks like the nice guy. Because you got a lot of women who will say he too nice.
He look like
he's too
Andrew
nice.
Carter.
Some guys, some women do say, "Oh,
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
women say,
Lot
oh,
of
he too nice. I
A
can't date
lot of that.
maybe." I have a friend like that too. She's like,
right? And I agree with you. You should show up. You should be mature to the level, because if you are a mature woman to answer and reply, you should be a mature woman to show up and say, you know what? This right here, it's best that we be friends.
Yes.
Right?
Fine.
That would have been that would have been such a beautiful thing. But you don't ever do that, because he already has your picture. He knows how you look. He probably knows where you work, because you're
cut you up
opening
and
up
put you in
that.
that manhole. You better start.
But see, this is the problem with social media. We only saw that one little tiny.
Yeah.
Peace.
There's a lot.
We saw his side. We didn't see his side.
So let's pivot.
Yes, okay.
That's why I say
let's pivot.
when they go missing or something happen to them,
Jeffrey,
that's
alright,
his feelings,
I understand.
and he hurt and embarrassed.
Cedric talking to you.
Social media just came around. Social media just came around. I witnessed this where I was at Course right one time ago, right? And this many years ago, this woman, she was on the phone and she says, "Child, I got 3 of them. One I do a little cooking for and rub his head. One I give me money and." You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Oh
this
no,
might have been a
I've heard
I
3 F's before.
Right. So this might have been a
Finance me.
All right. So that brings me to the next question. Is a man obligated to take care of a woman financially if she's satisfying him in bed?
Did it get?
Because that
Are
is
they
a
obligated?
Are they
they're
relationship?
obligated. Like if they're in a relationship,
No.
they're in a relationship, right?
Obligated, but he can do it if he wants.
It would be nice if he
If he would
assists.
not. If he assists.
Yes. So let's say he's
But he
not
ain't
assistant.
obligated. But you ain't my daddy.
No.
You're not my daddy.
No, okay. You know what I love? I got this from, Love and Hip Hop, Remy Ma, said to somebody, she's like, okay, but if me and you have dealings, you wouldn't wanna
Make sure I
help
straight.
me out, make
Exactly.
sure I straight.
Make sure I
I ain't
straight.
telling, she's like, I ain't telling you pay all my bills, but you wouldn't try to say, well, help me out.
Assist here and there.
That's the least you could do.
Because guess
The
what? You're
least.
supposed to be able
And I
to.
come from experience.
You're supposed to be
You
able to
have
handle your
some
business.
men, me and him in a relationship, you see me bust my head, and I have a child for you, and I say, look here, I really need some help, because it's not just one child I have 2 kids. You know the situation with the first one. The second one is yours. I need you to help me with grocery and rent.
Why are you gonna ask him that question?
No, hold on.
Child for you.
And then I say, let's go half on some things, just to take some of the strain
The stress
off for me.
Yes.
What you doing with your money?
Mind your
he has to go.
So guys,
Well,
what's your
the thing
response?
is,
I'll respond.
you go. Take
No,
it.
you have good mind.
Wait, when Cedric starts talking, you let Cedric talk.
Like,
No, okay.
they don't wanna invest in you. Like they like to have that feet right there and be like, you're beholden to them, a narcissist.
Well,
But yet
a
they
lot of
want
time-
all the benefits of you
somebody
at the
who's
end of the
gonna
day.
assist you.
so the
Lord,
thing about that is no, not because that person in your face is a man, right? Mean that he's a man.
Thank you.
Right. So
All right.
you understand? So
All right.
a lot of
Cedric
times.
Martin gone, boy.
A lot of time, again, I reflect, and you know what? Sometimes what I say is based on what I've seen. You know, I always tell my niece and nephew, what you don't want to be a part of, you just got to open your eyes and see right before you. So if you move around and you listen to some things, you take it along with you, and you understand why some situations are the way they are. Right? And sometimes, men don't mature fully because they take it their brother man opinion. You know, right now what we face every day on the streets is you get people who are fearless. They rather ride and die for their boy, right? And they boy. That's
Boy, only they boy. That's wild.
and so this is the same thing you face. One guy told me one time. He says, every smile is not a friendship, and this is what we have mistaken on the streets right now.
As- okay, gotcha.
So every smile is a friendship. They rather ride and die. They go into jail. That's their boy. So you're facing with the same reality that person standing before you is influenced by his friend, and he can't focus or think for himself. His boy, he having that discussion. He's like, "Oh, why you doing that? She got a whole time, a whole nigga, this and that and the other." And so that's what you're left with.
All right, Cosmo.
You have a case of slow and slower.
Yeah.
Slower.
In a situation like that, I believe in doing my part.
Okay.
So I grew up knowing that I have to. This is my role is to take care of whoever I'm with, or at least
I
like
love
put
your
you in a
life, man.
situation, put you in a situation where you're comfortable and you happy.
Exactly.
Okay,
So
Because if you don't have
Me
a happy
personally-
home, you can't have a happy relationship.
me personally, like if we move in together, the only thing you have to worry about is what you have to worry about, like bills and all of that. That
See, but
That's taken care of.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
get
saying
that
be
too.
mad at the person because they're not going to help you. I would thank that person because guess what? That person taught me a lot to know that at the end of the day, don't depend on nobody.
Okay.
that's not the best mindset.
No,
How-
I just want to
Because
say.
No,
that's
no.
not
When
the
I say
mindset.
that, let me
I mean-
correct it. Let me correct it.
But you have a lot of women out there who have to.
Right. And
They have
see,
to.
reason why I say that, I won't rely or say, well, if I ain't got it, I can go to this person. No. I rather work 2 and 3 jobs to
To
make
get it
sure
yourself.
To do it yourself.
to get it ahead than to
Yes.
say, well, I'm
Yes, because
dating.
we see it all
cause
the
men.
time. And so,
Women getting thrown out
Right,
because
and so-
they didn't have their own.
right, and then to the
Right.
back end of what you asked us, if I'm obligated to satisfy him
in the bedroom.
No, boo, I tie it because I work in.
You
The thing
tired?
is,
I work in
like,
2 and 3
You're
hours.
not
the
having
thing
an
is,
issue with
You're
that.
not, you're not
The
helping
thing
me.
is, from you with a woman and she has to pick up a second job.
That's what
and
I'm
you
saying.
making the money and you watching her suffer.
The thing
That's
is,
what I'm
You don't
saying.
need to be together.
Exactly. That I always tie it. So 2 weeks
ain't
you go.
You ain't get the chance to ask me. So what you saying? Mister, you dribble off my pillow and your dead skin off my sheet outside.
Oh,
Everything.
glad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, well, let's move on to the next
Yes,
question
it
then,
is.
so we can wrap it up. How do you guys feel about the statement, if you don't do it, someone else will?
I love it.
It's a reality.
We love it.
It's a reality.
Because
It's
it's true.
reality.
It is what
Okay.
it is.
it's disrespectful.
Yeah, but if you know it's not
It's
disrespectful,
I'm about to tell you how I feel about
it's
it.
not. I don't. We know you don't like it, but
They don't know
Not
it. They don't know.
disrespectful.
They
How
knew.
is
They
it
don't know.
disrespectful?
It's not disrespectful.
How is-
Because if you don't, if I see, okay, speaking for myself,
I can say
I always tell people, my mother raised me right. I decided to do foolishness. I decided to stray, right? I am not the type of woman to give you one chance and say, that's it, you know.
Thank
You got time with me. Most women gonna give you
Time.
like my mother say,
Wine and
time
dine.
longer than rope.
Yeah.
We can give you and we can let that rope go, and we can let that rope go. And
Wine and
every
dine.
time you mess up, not. All right. Not. You mess up again, not. And then at some point I can get tired of flicking tired
And it
knots,
ain't
and I
gonna
can
be
say,
no
you know
more
what?
space for
Yeah,
no.
And then I can be
yeah,
like,
you can reach the end.
Babe, I'm home. Babe.
Hi guys, I'm here again with the Bull Gummies by 4J's Distributors. One of the things I like about them is, of course, it's the gummy, it works faster, and it works even quicker. So, for all the bedroom buddies out there, this is the ingredient you should try. And of course, it has the watermelon extract in it. You know, that key ingredient that will keep you going and going and going. So, for all my bedroom buddies out there, try the new Bull Gummies by 4J's Distributors.
All right, Cosmo, so why do you think the statement is disrespectful?
Because I feel like she's using an extreme. She's going, you're using an extreme. You're saying that you give them chance after chance after chance after chance. It all depends on the situation or the scenario. If me and you together, and I am working 2, 3, 4 jobs to keep you comfortable and to keep you happy, but there's certain things that I cannot provide with these jobs. And you giving me a chance to provide these things.
What,
but I,
choose it?
But I keep falling.
He talks about taking care of you.
Talk about that though. Mine from there. Why you get mine
So
from
in other words, if he can't take care of you, you go to another man to be taken care
Because
of you.
I can't do certain things.
no. So
you would ride.
No, but your effort is still showing. It's still showing that you doing something actively towards it.
But again, all of these things come back on routing, and that's one of the key points that comes back.
No, I know
If
about
you
that.
don't do
I
it,
think
somebody else
No,
will.
no,
It all depends.
See,
I feel like it all depends on that particular person, that particular
I
woman.
know.
why I'm
I feel
speaking
it's-
about
I feel
my
it's- I feel it's
situation.
it depends on the situation and what it is you're talking about.
Because
So,
baby,
I
if
got
you
to ask.
working 2, 3, 4 jobs, however much jobs, I could be your biggest fan.
Exactly.
I could be your
Exactly.
biggest cheerleader.
You actually putting in the
But you have some
Cosmo.
women. You have some women. They so teensy.
They don't appreciate the fact that he working 3, 4, 5, 6 jobs.
And what they're trying to do is they trying to keep up with their friend and their friend and all that stuff.
But they know their friend mindings of a
Who is selling that?
What about that statement in the bedroom as far as having your needs met? So you have these different desires, same things you want to try, and this person does not want to try these things or give you these things that
That's
you
when,
desire.
what you say?
What about you? Do you think it's still
find your
disrespectful in
freak
that
and
vein?
settle down?
Bedroom wise.
Yeah, it is just disrespectful and
So for you, if someone doesn't, let's say you require getting head, that's a big thing for you, and this person say I don't give a head. What do you think about that? Like, do you think that you should?
Find someone that gives head.
What you mean you
gonna
don't
do?
give head?
What you gonna do?
Find somebody that gives head.
Cosmo, are you the type of guy who would be like, okay, cool, we'll just have to compromise?
I would have the conversation
Okay.
multiple times.
But do you think that guy in that situation, do you think that guy has a right to go out and get it elsewhere and come back home?
The right? No.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'd say no, he doesn't have the right
doesn't
to
have the
do
right.
it. But he does have a right to let you know that this is something that I require. This is something that
Yeah,
I
so why
want
you
or
still
need to
fighting with
be
Sarah
happy.
Beth? If Sarah Beth ain't gonna do it, but Elizabeth
Because
will.
at the end of the
If
day,
what Sarah Beth won't do, Elizabeth will. There you go. Simple.
Listen, Cosmo,
That's you.
at the end of the day, if I was to say something like that to you, it's gonna be a problem. If
I
I was to
I
act
come
on
on video,
something like
that's a wide.
that to you, it's a problem.
No, you
So
know.
why is it? So why is it?
For most women, it'll be a while.
I mean,
That's why
you
I
can
say
come
when
to
I
me and
speak,
say
I
that.
speak it from a
Ladies,
different area.
Cosmo,
It's okay. It's
let's
okay.
let Cosmo
Don't worry
talk.
about it.
No, Cosmo, I'm listening.
Go ahead,
Finish your
Cosmo.
statement.
My point is, if I say it, it's a problem. Point finish.
If you come to me and say it, my next question will be, no, why we together? Let's break up. If someone else can do it, then go be with that someone
Then go
else.
be
We ain't
with
got to stay
them.
together.
But again, you're going to the extreme. If I come to you with an issue and I want to be with you,
No,
let's try
I'm
to fix
talking
this
about the issue, you know. I'm talking about if you come to me and say, well, if you won't do it, somebody else will, then my response is going to be,
I mean,
so why are we
you have the thought
together?
of somebody else doing
Why are we
it, so
together?
together?
So go be with someone else who do it, not be with someone else.
that's what I'm
that be not doing
Bedroom-wise.
it.
Bedroom-wise.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Bedroom-wise, yeah.
Bedroom
You
wise,
know
that's all
you
I'm
like
trying to
getting
say.
head.
That'll be
You know this
disrespectful.
to
That's what I'm
not get head at all.
See, and that's
And
what
this
I'm
is the
saying.
reason why I brought the
say-
question up, because we have a lot of people who are in uncomfortable situations
Where they're being forced to do
because-
things they don't
Thank
want to
you.
do.
Thank you.
Because
So
they're
what
not just
exactly-
saying, if you don't do it, someone else can do it for me. I don't want someone else to do it. I want to do this. I want you to be with someone
But I
else.
don't think
So I
it's
can
right
work with
now.
you. I don't
I feel like
like
that's the
that.
most straight up thing you
But
could
when you
tell
come
me, boy.
into being
If you ain't there,
intimate,
somebody else will go.
Go be with somebody
it
else.
is a real slap in the face because we talking about sickness and all of that. And
Different
then
things,
You coming
different
to
things.
me, but then if we talking about finances, that's different.
That's different.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why I
different.
said
That's
so.
different.
Bedroom is a little different.
But the
Bedroom is
bedroom, let's be real. Most relationships in a raincoat in them relationships.
Oh, what a blood clot.
They done
Bastard.
okay. So
What
when
did they say
you
was
you
no?
tell me you want me 269 or whatever, and I don't do that. And but if you don't do it, oh, let me help you out.
Nah.
I can help you out.
Okay.
You could
Because
go.
guess what?
In and out, in and out. I
But
come
my
up with
question
something
is,
positive.
if
I come up
ask-
with something that I know you don't want to do. Okay, if you do that, then I'll do it.
All right.
If I ask you,
You got it. That's
got it.
That's
if I
me.
ask you for that
Right.
if I ask you for that particular thing and you said I don't do that, my next question will be why?
Right. And that's
a
what you
conversation.
See, and
So
that's
now
a
the
conversation
conversation
you should
comes
have
about.
before sex.
Right.
So, okay, so what if our reason, what if you think our reason is plausible? What's the
Or
next
not,
step after
because you
that?
probably ain't gonna think it plausible.
No, I'm saying, what if it's what if you understand the reason?
I could understand
What's
it
your-
but still not like it, but I could live with that, knowing that that's the reason why you
Yes.
do
So
it.
you're saying that you're open to compromising if the
Based
reason.
on the reason.
Okay.
Yeah, based on.
Well, that makes sense.
That's different.
You know,
That
so-
makes
For you
sense.
to
You know what
tell
I'm
me,
saying? That's right. And my mind just getting. It be Jack up. She say she don't do that. And then one night when she want make up with you, she do that.
but that's what
You
it's
ain't
about.
from experiencing.
But that's what it's
But just
about.
click it
Here's
like
like
it,
from
just
experience.
You head on special occasions.
not
women
only that.
only do certain things on special occasions.
Not only that, you may not be
Tuesday
hold on.
Birthday.
You may not be the man she won't
Christmas.
give head to. She was probably giving head to the nigga before you.
Well, see,
I
that's a
agree.
whole other conversation.
But she don't want to give you
Well,
head.
you
It's
like
like
that
something
nigga
about
before
you.
you was forcing her to do it, and people
Pull
pulling her
it.
head down and causing a gagging thing, and she lost interest in
Interest in
it,
it, yeah.
like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But then, like
Oh,
Cedric said, you gotta make that
But
woman
that's why I
comfortable.
said,
Or
Trust.
when I say them words to you, if you don't do it, somebody else will. That ain't off a jump street. If you tell me to start the next, I tell you, I can give you rope, you know. When you end up out of your rope in any aspect of it,
You can hang
that's
yourself.
your baby. Go ahead. Do what you
All
gotta
right.
do.
All right. So, guys, let's start to wrap it up now. I want to know, ladies, what is your advice to men when it comes to reaching or getting to the freaky side of Bahamian women?
Cedric.
What is your
Just because
What
they
is
ain't born
your
to be not a
advice?
woman. Thank you very much.
What is your advice? Let's keep it nice and short. Kristen, what's your advice to men?
To men, I would say try to communicate more. Try to be more intense in intimacy. If your woman is in the kitchen, ain't nothing like a smack on the ass and a kiss on the neck.
Hey,
You
hold
rubbing
on.
her and you caressing her and you trying to mess with her. That's
And that's
communication.
All right.
Turn the stove off, it's correct.
Yeah, with that, and be intentional with what you want for her. If you just want shoes, then say you just want shoes.
Okay,
If you want
just
to
be
build
honest.
something with her, then
Be
say
honest.
I want to build something with you, and I'm gonna go places with you.
Some
That'll open up
y'all
so
can't
much
take
for
that
men.
Yes, yes.
Some of y'all can't take that though.
Fox.
Yeah, some of them, but I would say
Yeah,
that you
women is asked for these things until you give it to them.
And then when they get it, now,
Speaking
what
for
you
me,
doing that for?
Speaking for me, if you
Yeah.
say you just want juice, then say you just want juice.
I
I
feel
may
like-
just want juice too.
No,
I
not
honestly
just
feel
one
like a lot of the answers here
communication.
should be generalized. Because if you speaking specifically for you and somebody come up to you with that, you may react that way. But if I come up to her like
Well,
that,
we can only answer for ourselves.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we're just trying to have the conversation.
I'm answering
we're
for all
stopping
girls,
this.
baby.
Like,
Oh,
I
no.
like
Approach
romance
that.
and they like stuff like that. Like
Right.
if your husband or your boyfriend home and he hit you on your head and he kiss you and say, "Baby, how was your day?" Stuff like that.
Boy, into that.
Love that.
Right.
Yeah.
Love that. But so
Shelley,
be intentional with it.
right, and this all ties in. There's an old adage: you get more flies with honey,
Honey than vinegar.
With vinegar.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You talking to me through the day and you telling me, I'll be like, I can't wait to get home. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Hey,
I can't wait to get home. Yeah,
All right.
Guess what? Love making starts in the head
For female women.
For women.
Yes,
For
yes.
women.
Look here, before you
No,
pluck,
I know
before
that.
you pluck that, pluck this.
Yeah.
So I know that. So I can call you and I can say, listen, I'm on my way home. The only thing I want you to have one is the music.
okay, so we know that it's like
Did I not say just be Cedric?
we know that
be
it's
Cedric.
like that for women, but women get off on pleasing men
Of course.
in the way that they want to be.
Of course.
When they're happy, yes.
When they're
What
happy.
you mean?
Let me tell you
Well,
something.
yes,
A happy
yes.
will reciprocate tenfold.
Yes.
My
Yes.
my future husband lived work to the airport. He said, "Baby, I'm so hungry. I know what I want to eat." I don't give a shit. Wake up in the bed. But baby, it's out on the airport road.
Take that
She said,
drive.
"What?"
See, that's a
I
happy
said,
that
open,
drive.
I said, open the gate.
That's a happy woman.
Take that
See
drive. That's right.
And that's from Stapleton to the airport.
I try to
cook before I
anticipate what
came
I
came here. Make
From
sure you
here
have food to eat.
to
I try to
here, he's
anticipate.
smiling.
I try to
And you know
anticipate
this
your
boy
needs.
said me, that's the happiest he ever been.
There you go.
And he didn't even know I was coming. And then he all opened up the gate for me.
That's
I said,
why
what you doing? I said, I come to bring you food.
husbands, old husbands say that happy wife, happy life thing is the God.
And I'm like, I happy.
It ain't no happy
My
spouse,
God
happy
be on
house thing.
E.
I believe
It's
in
And I
happy
don't
wife,
fail. I give it.
It's happy wife, happy life.
The reason
Once you
why-
pour into her, she can damn sure pour into you.
The reason
That's
why
your
I
happy
believe in happy
extra,
house-
extra.
the reason why I believe in happy house, happy spouse is because it goes two ways.
No, but
It
this
goes
I'm
two
telling
ways.
you.
I know he could.
I can't just make you happy.
He can make
You can't
that.
No,
make it
but
be
this is
happy.
why. Hold on.
She's trying to. She's
Happy
trying to
I'm saying,
Once you make it happy, automatically
I'm
makes you
speaking
happy.
about
That's-
someone's grandfather I talked to, and he said, babe, people them think these men these days talking about two ways. He said, yeah, it does go two ways, you know. But guess what? You as the man have to initiate.
The leader,
you
right,
as the
right.
leader have
Lead
to
it.
move first.
So you start.
You have to pour into
You
her.
mean I follow.
When you get your 5 gallon and you pour into her, when she back up the aquapure plant onto you,
Hey!
off a 5 gallon, he said, because every time you
get
give a woman something, she can multiply
it.
whatever you give her.
Multiply it.
Don't do that.
I
You know why
understand.
he
Don't do that.
kidding me?
Hold on.
He left work and come all the way Collins Avenue to bring me.
Hello!
Hold on. Now I
And
understand,
when you
right?
up,
Breakfast.
I
The
understand.
sky is the limit.
Cosmo.
Wait,
So yes, when we say that, that's your advice to men.
be like Cedric.
Be like Cedric. That's what you gotta say. Be like Cedric.
I don't get his
understand
understanding.
that.
I said
But again, you have men that pour into these women that don't mean them no good.
They pour it
Okay,
in
you
the
pour it in.
Wrong woman.
Wrong woman.
Wrong woman.
The minute you see that it's
You
one-sided,
understand?
it's time to go.
It's time to go,
It's
yeah.
time to go. Let me generate. Men pick up women by
Eyes.
eyes.
Yes.
And they so busy
You look
trying
at
to
the
impress
BBLs.
the public. Get to know what that woman all about before you go and pour your port wine, because
So what
port
you're
wine is
telling-
very expensive, into that woman.
So what you're
They
telling
pour it
me
into
is-
women, but they pour it into the dead plant.
What you're telling
That's
me
true
is
too.
women don't play that position until they get what they want.
No.
That's just saying.
You basically pour into the wrong woman.
You just pouring into the wrong person.
Again, how am I gonna know that it's the wrong person?
That's
You
why
don't
she
know
don't
that-
reciprocate.
Then y'all let me finish.
Sorry.
No, I understand what he's saying.
I listening.
I understand what you're saying, and I can say for me, in a way, yes. For me, yes.
Yes, what?
I have to see you move a certain way
In order
for me
you
to
start.
move a certain way.
Okay. So Yasmin says yes.
I
You
said
gotta
for
give
me.
me with the energy you give me. I give
match
it
it.
back.
So
I
yeah,
match
match
you.
Energy.
That's you.
So Cosmo,
I'm
You,
speaking
I
generally.
matching your energy.
So
then.
Cosmo, couple minutes I said, if you realize that you're pouring into a woman and she's not
Not giving it
pouring
back.
back into you, time to cut it off.
I understand that and I agree with that. But my point is,
Clog up
she
that
is
thing.
saying that happy wife, happy life. That's not always the case. The reason why I believe in happy house, happy spouse is because it has to go two
Both
ways.
ways.
If I keep pouring into you and you keep selfishly taking everything that I poured into you
Time to go.
and keeping yourself happy,
Time to go.
how am I benefiting from that situation?
Time to go. You're not. You're not.
You ain't.
I understand that it's time to go, but that's why I feel like it's not happy wife, happy life.
You saying that right, but that's why I be saying to you, find the right one. Because that man who told me that, he say, man, I've been the same man all my life, you know. That don't mean he ain't pay bills in this one house, pay bills in this one house. But what he do when he on the job site, working for water and sewage all these years, whatever, and he need food, they say, and I don't wake and they didn't care. But when he tell his wife, look here, and he pour into her, hey, drive from Stapleton to the airport.
Always
That
to the
woman don't
airport.
care. She could be an Andress, she'll flick catch a flight and can bring you food.
Right, so
Oh,
they
that woman don't
find somebody
care.
in the
Or
flight.
find
That's
somebody
what
with-
I'm saying.
I'll cross the ocean for you. All right.
I get
find
you, but
somebody.
that song is really the truth. If I telling you right now, for me, speaking for myself, if I see you rolling for me, oh sweet baby Jesus, I ride and die behind you.
Okay.
And I mean, I ride and die.
And I don't care if
Well,
the
if
tire
you
is
need
flat,
water
I
from the
still
moon,
roll it
I girl
on
gonna make it.
All right. Let's hear from Cedric. Cedric, what is your
Just be like
advice
Cedric, man.
to women? What is your advice to women when it comes to unleashing their sexual goddess for their man? What's your advice?
Smell hibiscus.
Aphrodite. Aphrodite.
I feel that.
See, we have this thing in our head that our end result. Your end result, what you're looking for.
Okay.
Right? So you already know, you can lay that on your head, how you're going to do that. Because you have an end result. Yeah, we spoke about giving a head and whatever. Some of them are satisfied just by the fact of that expression. It's just already laid out in their head. They're turned on by how that. I'm like that woman. You know, when I'm like, and me personally, I want to see how you breathe when I'm doing anything to you.
Okay.
It tells me what to do next. You know,
So you want women to be more expressive.
Yes.
Express what it is that you want. Know what it is that you want and work towards it, but communicate and be open about what it is that you desire.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
end result.
Cosmo was
All
saying
right.
we know because we know what we want to eat.
All right, guys. We're going into our final segment, and it's called Never Have I Ever. This segment involves lemons.
Jasmine Lewis.
All right, everybody has their lemons. This game is called Never Have I Ever. You guys are familiar with Never Have I Ever?
No.
All right, so it's pretty much I'm going to say Never Have I Ever, and I will say a phrase. If you have done it, you have to bite a lemon.
Jesus.
If you have not done it, you are safe. Okay?
But how you know I telling the truth? Because you got to tell the story.
Listen, we have a lie detector that's hooked up to our camera, so we'll know.
Okay.
We'll know. All right?
Easy now.
All right, so first question. Never have I ever given or received oral while one partner was driving.
Try please.
I'm letting y'all know right now,
If you've done it,
if you've done it, you have to bite. Now, who was the open book? Which one of y'all was the open book? Which one of y'all was the open book?
That one.
5. All right, Kristen,
The whole lemon.
you gotta tell this story about when you did this or had this
Yeah,
done to you.
I tell you.
Let's hear the story.
I mean that I don't know more about you.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it safe to say I can't recall?
You pleading the fifth?
Due to fatigue, I
You
cannot
gotta
recall.
let it
There's
to
one.
5, man. You say you was an open book.
She knows it happened, but she didn't remember how it happened.
Come on,
It just
Kristen.
happened.
It happened.
You gotta hear the juicy story.
They all was driving too.
It was.
Y'all were taking a long drive. Y'all was in the
Sunday.
States.
I wasn't long.
Y'all was.
No, it's just we went out and I had too much to drink.
Okay.
And usually, when you drink, you strict.
Oh, you mean you? So Kristen,
Yeah.
whenever Kristen gets really, she drinks. She's strict.
strict.
Okay, she's not taking off clothes.
get
Loose.
right?
Loose
I
like
had
a
to
goose.
bend the passenger,
Okay, yes.
and I couldn't wait till I reach home.
Oh.
Well, then you never could wait till you reach home. That's what the car seat for. That's what the car for.
Yeah, but
All right.
And tins.
All right. So next question. Never have I ever had to abandon a sex session because something turned me off. 20 people in here? Never? Never did y'all was like, you know what, this ain't working for me, I out.
Now, baby, I can make it work.
So y'all gotta see it through.
I mean, yeah, man.
So
I
we
can
got
make this
proof
work.
of
I
it.
gotta at least see what's gonna happen. Like at least, like we
I gotta get
we
my
can finish, but it can happen again. That's all. Yeah, that's all.
Alright, so everybody
I give you a blind. I give you a blind. We'll finish, but it'll not happen again. That's all.
Okay.
That's new.
And that's a one and done. One and done.
Yeah,
one and
that's them years. Hey, what you doing this week?
Hey, hey, what you doing this week? Not you.
Oh!
Stop, y'all need to stop. Alright, last question.
Yikes.
Never have I ever had a one night stand.
All right, what you call a one night stand?
I slept with this person one time. They were a stranger,
Okay.
and I slept with them and never talked
Wasn't
to
a
them
stranger.
again.
They've never been a stranger.
It was never been a stranger.
It lasts for 11 years.
Longest one night stand ever.
In the world!
In the world.
In the world!
How
No
was that?
lie.
Jesus,
The
what's
first one
this?
was 13, and then after that was 11.
You need to stop figuring out with strangers.
Alright, so guys, y'all actually, this was like the most angelic crew. Here!
Yeah, never had a
We
one.
had
It's never been a stranger. That's all.
one out of three.
It just never been a stranger. It was always somebody you. But it was never a
It was never a
stranger.
stranger. Right, it's a one night stand, but not a
You-
stranger.
What, Michael, tell you want me to die?
They were both strangers, but I ended up having kids.
Yeah, but they ended up staying
You
together.
listen here, you little jalapeno.
It's the things that you do that they can't leave that stuff.
All right, guys. We have a late come on.
I wanted some vitamin C.
All right, guys.
Really now?
It has been such fun having you guys here on this panel. I have learned a lot, and you guys have been open, and I really appreciate you guys coming to the pink table and giving us all of this information, all of these things to think about, all of the advice. You guys said a lot of good stuff that I really hope that our viewers will take and use in their private lives.
I might have
And
just reach.
Next time. And to our viewers, if you have not taken our Project O survey as yet, the QR code is on the screen. You can scan it, or you can go to victimsecrets.com to take the survey. And once again, I'd like to thank you for watching. And this has been Pink Table Talk. We'll see you next season.